Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of February 21st through the 27th, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Sag, please remember energies do go both ways, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate. All right, Sag, the main energy for your reading this week is the Four of Pentacles. There's something, and I feel like it's more so someone, a connection that you're not letting go of. But I also don't see things happening, things moving. And I'll explain why in a second. But you're showing me here, like, I'm not letting go of this. Like, hell or high water, I'm holding on to this connection. In the recent past, you get the Seven of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands. You're almost in an energy of kind of like wanting to just give up, just kind of like walk away, be like, F it, I'm done with this when it comes to a particular connection, a particular situation. But you do still have feelings here. And that's what's preventing you from completely detaching, completely disconnecting. Now, your feelings are not like, 100 out of 100 full blown, I'm obsessed in love with this person. But you do still carry emotions here. And so instead of fully disconnecting, instead of fully walking away, I just kind of see you waiting in the recent past. Just be like, you know what? Let's see how things unfold. Let's see what happens. In the current situation, you get the Strength, the Five of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. It's very difficult for you in the current situation to completely accept that this is over, to completely accept the breakup. What you're showing me here is like, I understand that we're broken up. I get that we're separated, but I don't really want to accept it. I don't really want to fully come to terms with that. And so what you're doing, instead of feeling the feelings, going through all that, you're kind of just taking it all up into your head. And you're like, you know what? Forget feelings. Feelings suck. Feelings hurt. Feelings just cause me pain. I don't want to deal with that, so I'm just going to be logical about this. I'm going to eliminate, or at least attempt to eliminate, all my feelings. I don't feel anything. I don't want anything. I'm only going to act based off of logic moving forward. Now, in the near future, you get the Two of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands. There's something here, like I said, that ended. It definitely came to an end in the current situation, and in the near future, you're still experiencing that ending. However, you don't realize that something else is coming in because you're so focused on this ending, because you're so fixated on, oh, this hurts, oh, this ending is happening, oh, like I'm going through these very difficult feelings. You don't realize that something else is about to pique your interest. Something else is about to capture your attention, and this ending is not going to really bother you that much anymore. But again, because you're so fixated on the ending, you're not really seeing that. It's almost like you have blinders on, where the blinders are keeping you focused on this painful energy of an ending, and you don't see what's happening around you. But let's clarify. Let's start off by clarifying the main energy for your reading this week, which is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. You're not letting go of this connection. This is somebody or a connection that's been in your life for quite some time. And even if it's like more of a new connection, it's almost like you could see down the line where you're like, okay, I see the long-term potential. I could see this going forever. You still want to work with this. You have a lot of love for this person, and you still want to work with this connection. You want to make something happen. You want to bring back that beautiful Ten of Pentacles energy of happiness, longevity, stability, right? That's what you're not letting go of. You're not letting go of whatever this is. Or whoever this is, right? This is a connection from what it's showing up for me here. Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to see what the Seven of Swords is about, because you're definitely frustrated here in the recent past. Oh, okay. Give me two more for the Seven. Okay. Wow, powerful energies. One more for the Seven of Swords in the recent past for Sag. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Justice, the High Priestess, and the Four of Wands. I feel like you are just frustrated with the fact that things aren't working out the way you want to. You're showing me that this connection is very intense. It's very powerful. It's very magnetic. But it's almost like you feel like no matter what you do, whether you are truly, truly trying from like the deepest parts of your soul, no matter what you do to balance things out, to bring back fairness, to make things right, it's like it never works out. It's like no matter what you do, this person just doesn't see what you're trying to bring to the table. And you're almost kind of like in an energy of like, you know what, F it. Like, if you don't see what I'm doing, if you can't appreciate what I'm doing, then I don't want to keep doing this anymore. But you're not fully saying F it. You're kind of like a little bit. You're like, I don't want to deal with this now, but I'm not fully letting go of this either. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups for you in the recent past. The Page of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower. Something here is going to happen, which is really, really going to shake things up for you. And I feel like it's actually going to be a very positive shakeup. Again, the feelings that you have for this person are definitely intense. What you're showing on the surface is you're showing up as the Page. Or it's like, yeah, I have feelings. I do carry emotions. You know, I care. But I feel like there's more underneath the surface because you're showing up as the Knight as well, which is telling me that not only do you carry these feelings, they grow. Like, these feelings intensify over time. But there is an energy of the past which is tied up to these feelings. So something happened between you and this person that you have a very intense connection with, which wasn't that great in the past. And you're showing me here, like, I still carry a lot of love for this person, but I can't let go of this past energy. Well, Spirit's going to come in and shake things up for you because I don't feel like this is an energy that you need to keep holding on to. You insist on holding on to it. You insist on bringing it with you. But I don't think you need to be doing that. Spirit is coming in and really shaking everything up. So let's see what goes on. Let's take a look at the Two of Wands. This is all in your recent past. So let's see what this Two of Wands is in your recent past. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Five of Wands. You are the King of Wands to me as a reader. I don't assign gender to my cards. You're waiting for the conflict here to get resolved between you and this person. I feel like that's the past energy that you keep holding on to, is this conflict. There was a disagreement. There was something that happened between you and this person in the past, which you keep bringing in. And all you want is a brand new beginning. You just kind of want to like wipe the slate clean, be like, you know what, let's start over. Let's just start over. Let's forget the conflict. Let's, you know, bygones be bygones. But I don't feel like you're actually taking action. This is your desire. These are the energies that you have around you. But I feel with the Two of Wands, you're just kind of waiting. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I want this, but maybe in the recent past, it wasn't the right time for me to actually like let this person know. It wasn't the right time for me to resolve the conflict. You're showing me here that you want something, but you're just kind of waiting. Let's take a look at the current situation. I want to see what the strength is for you in the current situation. Oh, okay. I'm going to take which flew out. Give me two more for the strength in the current situation. Wow. Very intense energies. The strength is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Hierophant. Some of you may be married or engaged to this person, or it's one of those very intense connections which you're like, we're not, you know, officially married, but we might as well be. That's like one of those connections. It's very difficult for you at this time to focus on yourself, to really focus on your needs and prioritize yourself, because you're having all these like, it's not a recurring pattern. It's more so like you have a lot of insecurities and fears which are coming up surrounding this connection, which are making it difficult for you to prioritize yourself, to focus on yourself, to focus on what you need, and even give yourself what you need. You know how sometimes like we need space, we need some time alone, we need, you know, that. It's hard for you to even give yourself that because your mind is just there with you all the time, and it's replaying all these scenarios. It's replaying all these like fears and this overthinking. And if this isn't you, then this is probably your person's energy. You may be dealing with a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You get all three of them here repeatedly. These are all earth sign cards. So heavy on the earth. So this could be your person's energy where they have a tendency to just catastrophize and just be like, oh my God, worst case scenario, you know, like this is what's going to happen. And they just go down the rabbit hole of like negative thinking. Let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles in the current situation for you. The Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. You're showing me that you're slowly emotionally detaching. After this breakup or separation, whatever took place, you're finally at the place where you are able to prioritize yourself. You're finally emotionally detaching from this, and you really don't want to. I can see that. I can see you trying to hold on to this with all your might. But something here is telling you, something within you is letting you know, like, okay, it's time to put you first, Sag, and it's time to emotionally detach and walk away from this. Despite the fact that you don't want to, I feel like you're realizing like, okay, this is what needs to happen. And you are listening. You are taking action accordingly. Let's take a look at the King of Swords for you in the current situation. The King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and the Nine of Wands. I see that you do have a desire for a brand new beginning in love here, whether it's with this person or with somebody new. You definitely do have that desire, but it's almost like you want something, but you know that in order to get it, okay, this is going to be a stupid example, what I'm about to say. You want to get dessert, but you know that in order to get dessert, you have to eat dinner first, okay? Bear with me, Sag. That's kind of the process that you're going through. You know that you want to have a brand new beginning in love, but you're also aware of the fact that you need to heal. You need to really go deep within here and heal something. And you don't want to. It's almost like you really don't want to deal with that whole process. You're just kind of like, okay, can we just get to the good stuff? Can I get to the dessert already? The brand new beginning in love? But you know that you have to eat the dinner first, and you're showing me here like, I don't want to eat this darn dinner. I don't want dinner. I just want dessert. I don't want to deal with the dinner. But you need to eat the dinner. I know that's a really weird metaphor, but that's what's coming to my mind. You have to go through this like healing process, this really going deep within and seeing what needs to be healed. And I can tell you really don't want to do that. You don't want to deal with that, but you need to do that before you're able to get to this brand new beginning in love. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what this Two of Swords is for you in the near future. Okay. 2 more, please. Yep. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Empress. You're not letting go of this person. You're not letting go of this person. This person is your person as far as you're concerned. But here's what you don't realize. Alongside this person, this beautiful energy that you have tied up to this individual, you're also holding on to a lot of emotional pain that you haven't processed. That's what's making it so difficult. That's what this whole healing process is about in the current situation. You don't even realize that you're still carrying emotional pain tied up to this person and to this connection. And all you're showing me is like, I want this person, I want this connection, I'm not letting go of them. But it's like a 2-in-1 deal. You can't have one without the other. And you need to process this emotional pain in order to work through it and get rid of it so that you can have this beautiful energy with this person who you care very much about, by the way. Like, you're looking at them like all that in a bag of chips as far as you're concerned. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords for you in the near future. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Six of Swords, the World, and the Magician. You just want this to be done with. You want this whole cycle of pain, confusion, anxiety, breakup, separation. You just want to leave that all behind. You literally are showing me like, can we please close this chapter already? This is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting this whole cycle just coming to an end already. You're like, I don't know what's next, but I know that anything that's coming next is going to be better than what I'm experiencing right now. I just want to be done with all of this. One way or the other, I just want to close this chapter. I want to be done. Let's take a look at the Page of Wands in the near future for you. Page of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands again, the Lovers, and the Two of Wands. You don't realize that this connection, this passionate, intense connection that you want, it's coming. It's going to take more time, right? It's not here yet. It's coming. Spirit is like, patience. Give it a minute, Sag. 1 minute. It's coming. You have a very clear understanding in your mind of what you want, what you're looking for, what you want to feel. And I see you manifesting that. But the thing here is you're carrying emotional pain that needs to be processed. In the current situation, I see you realizing that. I don't see you wanting to deal with that, though. I see you kind of just being like, nope, let's skip that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to eat the dinner. I just want to get to the dessert. I feel like in the near future, you're going to finally get to the point where you're like, okay, I'll eat the dinner. I don't know why I'm going with this. Oh my gosh, maybe that's what I'm going to title this video. Skip the dinner, get to the dessert. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Sag. From the universe, you get the Four of Swords, the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you don't want... There's something here about you not wanting to heal. And it's not that you don't want to heal. It's that there's some part of the healing process which you don't want to look at. You know how there's certain aspects of ourselves that we know that we don't want to really face them. We know that they're there, but we're kind of like, I don't want to look at that because if I look at that, I can't pretend like the elephant doesn't exist anymore. Like I have to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Deep down, you're carrying this need to heal, and you know you need to heal. Your intuition's telling you that, but you keep fighting it off. You keep postponing it. You keep not wanting to go through that healing process for some reason. And I don't know why. I'm not seeing why. I can just see that you are very, very resistant to going through the healing process. Let's take a look. Let's close off your reading, with an oracle card from the Moonology Oracle deck. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. I feel like this fiery climax between you and this person is going to approach. It is going to happen. Like there's a lot of these energies just being there, but you gotta eat the dinner first. You have to go through the dinner to get to the dessert. So Sag, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Sag.